I am standing in front of the Eisemann Center in Richardson, Texas. This is the performance hall that hosts musical events, like concerts and seasonal performances. Oh, and the second floor is the Forrest and Virginia Green Gallery, where the North Texas Woodworkers Association will be displaying for the month of January 2025. Let's go inside and take a look.
Here we are at the Eisemann Center. We have a preview of our show. You can see we have a number of people that are here viewing pieces and our signage. Let's go down to the other end. What is your favorite piece at the show?
My favorite piece is Jay Starnes' Twisted Sister box. The intricacy and the glue up and the bandsaw work was pretty impressive.
So Tom and Ann, what's your favorite pieces for the show?
Well, we really love your whiskey cabinet. Very sharp.
My favorite pieces were, one, the liquor cabinet, although I did have to deduct some points because the liquor in there was empty.
Here's a whiskey cabinet. This is a unique feature. His inspiration was James Krenoff, who specialized in curved features. And thus we have these Cooper doors, which are curved. And we have pin hinges in here. And as traditional in a Krenoff style, we have a pair of little small cabinets or enclosures. For features in this, we have little drawers. This little whiskey cabinet has a variety of places to hold your bottles or different size glasses.
What's your favorite piece at the show?
My favorite piece is Bodie's wavy cross cutting board, charcuterie board.
This array of boards and boxes. This is a piece of kitchen artware, or charcuterie board if you wish. It has a wavy cross in here. This is a box designed by Steve Rogers. Has little wing type openings on here. That one is made of Babinga. Here's a small little keepsake box also by Steve Rogers. And over here we have a mahogany burl Cuban door that Joe Polish has made. Here's another little box with little special curves in here. This one also by Steve Rogers. This small little end table is called Diamond Oak by Bodie Pentis. It consists of 136 meticulously crafted pieces of ingrained white oak, showcasing with a walnut veneer. Much like you would on a cutting board, these are all ingrained pieces with the integrated legs all the way through the piece. This floating top end table by Gary Vaughn. It has a wonderful walnut burl inset with a floating top.
Because I like to do handwork myself, not wood things, I know the hours that it takes, hours and hours. But I especially like the mosaics.
This piece is called A Pair of Pears by Steve Charleston. It is a 2,600 piece wood block, and each of these pieces is dyed to give it this lovely color in here. A lovely piece for a piece of artwork. And then down here we have this wonderful hall table by Gary Vaughn. It's a contemporary sofa or foyer table, 18 inches wide, made with maple and walnut. That our craftsmen and women have produced for this show. This bench is titled A Fancy Dovetail Bench by Sidney Futrell. Wonderful work, the nice little slope seat and solid maple and mahogany legs.
I like the lamp, the freestanding lamp.
That's from Susan Walters.
Yeah, and the freeform table.
This is a replica of a French lamp made in the 1950s. Susan Walters made this piece. Lovely traditional lines in this piece. A couple of benches over here. We'll give you a little close-up look in a moment. So what's your favorite piece from the show?
So I think I like the place to prepare bench, and then also the floating top table.
By Gary Vaughn. The first one by Paul Barrington. This bench is titled Place to Prepare by Paul Barrington. Lovely little slatted bench. Wonderful pieces of maple, oak, and walnut. Susan Walters made this side table. It's called the MCM style side table. Original design with MCM style knees and a floating top. And you can see the top has a combination of different woods. Lovely piece. Tim Fisher made this piece called the Z table. You can see by the design and technique of the joinery, it makes a big letter Z. This piece was made with sapele and hard maple. Little Z table. Some more artwork. That top piece there by Rick Miella. This piece by Rick Miella is called the Yin and Yang tree. He does a lovely lot of scroll work on his pieces. What's your favorite piece from the show?
It was going to be Twisted Sister, but it is now the Esper. The intricacy, the details, manipulation of space.
The bandsaw box by Jay Stern. Right there.
Yeah.
Thank you. Scott, what's your favorite piece from the show?
Well, I love Jay Stern's bandsaw boxes. They were awfully nice. But I have to go with Texas box from Gary Vaughn, Hook 'em Horns.
And it's like over top of these bandsaw boxes from Jay Stern's. Be sure and check out the intricate works of these bandsaw boxes, as Jay has won many ribbons from the State Fair, Texas. The cookie style legs on this small live edge red oak bench highlights this lovely bench made by Bodie Pendus. Another bench, some lovely little end tables. What's your favorite piece from the show?
See, I like those tables with the inlaid in them. Your tables with the inlaid in them.
Table with the inlay, okay. This combination of small end tables by Bodie Pendus represents an array of tables of different styles, different design, technique, and features. This one, called Twister, features spalted pecan. The second one featured Bradford pear with his wonderful honeys, reds, and browns. And the third piece, sycamore, with a lovely inlay in the top. And featured on the edge is banding with walnut around curly maple. Here's our display table for the show. Some nice boxes. This set of boxes was designed by Dan Wenger and Gary Vaughn, highlighting your school of choice for the SMU Mustangs and the Texas A&M Aggies. This bench from Susan Walters takes inspiration from the Asian design, and in the shaker style, this woven bench features 70 yards of fabric, and it's strapped onto a cherry frame. A woven bench from Susan. Tell me your favorite piece of the show.
There's a little table over here by Gary Vaughn that has
It's a cookie top with blue epoxy.
It is.
Small end table features a cookie cut filled with highlighted in blue epoxy. This piece is by Gary Vaughn. Your favorite piece from the show?
My favorite piece is the tiger.
The big tiger mosaic.
It looked, you couldn't see what it was until you backed away from it again.
Yeah. I agree. That one was pretty. A lot of the benches are gorgeous.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nonetheless, and then the two mosaics.
Two mosaics, okay. Yes, this piece is wood. Another lovely art piece by Steve Charleston. This artwork is made from 5,800 wood blocks, colored and arranged to reflect this wonderful tiger motif. It's over top of this lovely bench from Joe Hill. This bench features a stunning fusion between tension and wedge pin construction from Ambrosia Beech and black walnut. Another small table from Gary Vaughn features hard maple and blue epoxy with a metal base. Wonderful colorings. Joe Hill has this wonderful slatted bench created from reclaimed lumber. Quite unique feature. Lovely technique. Tell me your favorite piece from the show.
The Purple Heart side table.
Okay.
Because the wood was just beautiful.
What's most unique about this table from Eric Roberts is that it's a cookie from Purple Heart. And if you look in here, you can actually see the rich tones of the Purple Heart wood. And yes, wood does grow in the color purple. We have another set of wonderful boxes, again from Gary Vaughn and Dan Winger, A&M and University of Texas. Hook 'em horns. Lovely table by Paul Barrington. This table by Paul Barrington features quarter sawn white oak for the apron and legs, and the wonderful rich tones of sapele for the top. Nice, elegant look, Paul. So tell me your favorite piece at the show.
That's the prickly pear cactus by Susan
Walters.
Walters.
Lovely artwork depicting cactus flowers. You know you're in Texas when you have cactus art. And this wonderful design from Susan Walters from prickly pear cactus represents different species of wood to give it the look. It's over top this lovely hall table called Quilted Table from Jim Ryan that features this lovely maple top.
Stool
From Joe
right
Polish.
here. Yeah, so that was very nice. You have to see it live. The picture doesn't do it justice.
And this is our showpiece, a stool from Joe Polish. This is our poster. The lamination in this base and legs from maple and sapele or mahogany make a wonderful combination for this stool with Maloof joinery. And we have an end table. Quarter sawn white oak was used for this herringbone style table from Joe Hill. Makes for a nice piece. Lovely texture. Nice work. Some nesting tables by Steve Rogers. The green of this tabletop is from mesquite. It sets off nicely with the oak frame and apron and legs. Beautiful piece from Steve Rogers. And then we have a couple of art pieces by Coco. The artwork from Coco Sewell is quite unique in this relief from these cookies made from teak. You can see the old men and the teak, and the combination from these pieces is quite unique. This is set adjoining with this wine rack from Nathan Barrett, who's ready for a party. We have a couple nice turn pieces from Eric Roberts, a cake stand and a bowl.
I love Jay Stern's pieces.
The bandsaw boxes.
What do you call them?
Bandsaw boxes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I love the shape and the wood, the intricacy that appears went into.
And then we have another bandsaw box from Jay Stearns, one of the many he enters in the state fair and quite often wins ribbons. We have a nice 3D cutting board from J. Munson.
And I also liked the skateboard pieces, the fish. I thought that was very creative. In fact, as we walked up there, I was like, well, these aren't part of the display. And I was like, yeah, they are. Anyway, so that's it.
We're down to the last three hanging artworks. This is a shark made from skateboards from Steve Charlson. Steve does lovely work in addition to this fish scene called Navy Fish on a grass cloth. And then the last one here from Steve is the sea turtle, also made from skateboards. And the last piece we have to show you is from Nathan Barrett. This is called the giraffe table. This lovely piece from spalted maple, and the legs look to me have a feature, thus the name the giraffe table. Nice job, Nathan.